Okay, one of the last jobs to do in the frame is to actually tighten all the bolts up for the last time. And we've got these wee black caps that you press over the nuts, so I'm using those to indicate that I've tightened all the bolts up. So once the nuts finally tightened up, I stick one of these wee caps on it. That way I know all the nuts have been tightened up. Okay, small problem. I've snapped one of the bolts when I was tightening it, a wee bit over zealous with the torque wrench there. But I bought these clever little, you can see they're half nuts from Hulls. Problem is, they don't fit. It just doesn't work. No matter what I do, I can't get them in. They're supposed to go in and then you turn them halfway and then they'll work, but I can't get them in. Okay, so I found a workaround on the you see the type of nuts there. If you swing them around, get them in and then turn them sideways, they lock on. So what I've discovered is we just give it a wee rub, a wee bit of sandpaper. It actually allows them to fit in. And that is a workaround. And that does for me. Happy days. So the next stage in the build is to make a central pathway. So what I've done is I've gone down, got a couple of runners of timber which I'm going to put in. I've leveled them off. They're sitting actually on top of the brick walls. They're going to stay here. So I'm now digging the old soil from here, putting it in there. Then I'm going to level it off with my wee level stick, as you can see. And then I'll put these paving slabs on top of it. So crack on. Small adjustments later, that's working. Put the path in place. I can reach the windows now, which is a bonus. Yeah, that should work out okay, so we'll just keep on going. I'm going to have to get rid of the sacrificial lettuce. Yeah, it's the only thing left growing from the former greenhouse. Might just stick it over there. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Okay, we're getting there. That's the first dozen or so slabs down. Had to put a bit of shuttering in to stop the things coming apart. It's not perfect, like it's a greenhouse. You know, it's not a housing estate we built here, but getting on there. So that's most of the old soil that was in the original greenhouse moved into here, and that'll free up these beds here so they'll fill them full of nice compost ready for growing next year. This is sort of the limit of the old greenhouse. So I'm going to be digging a few new beds out in the back garden and extending a few in the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing that now and bringing the solids from there and put them under the path here. So crack on. Right, well that's the paving done. Down the middle, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I've just got to fill up the sides now with some nice fresh compost. I have to work out how much that's going to take. I can also see outside I've started moving the raised beds from down the back down there over to this side here, where they get much more sunlight, I believe, during the day. So I had to move the path from here, move it slightly a bit further across, and then put the beds in there. There's 3 beds going in here, 1 double height and those 2 singles at the far side. So that's what we've been doing today. Good stuff. Onwards and upwards. Okay, so that's the both beds filled up with compost. That was an expensive day. Anyway, it's done now. Time to get on with the shelves at the far end. Okay, so as you can see, I've been busy. I've filled in the beds with compost. I've built my staging back up. That used to be the full length of my greenhouse. I used to have to cut it in 2 to take it away. As you can see, it's split in half there. But now it just covers up the end, which is brilliant. And I've got all this space. Oh, now to put the baskets up on the other side. Oh, lovely. that's all the brackets on for the next row of shelving. So I'll cable tie the wee wire baskets together and get them attached. Okay, well that is the baskets finished. There's the wee baskets. You can see the wire baskets there on that side hanging up there. I've got my staging at the far side holding the remains of the plants that will be overwintered. You can see at the far end here I've also managed to put in my electricity. Oops, the light's kept in the lens there. That'll feed my heater. And down this side I've got some old plants sticking in there, they'll do okay. But I've also managed to put my water pipe in. So we've got electricity and water in the greenhouse. So as far as I'm concerned, that's it, officially finished. Okay, so that's the greenhouse finished. It's been an interesting build. I did it all on my own. Plenty of offers of help, by the way, from all people, but I wanted to do this one on my own. So that's it done. All in all, really good build. A couple of dodgy pages in the manual in relation to the windows and the doors, but apart from that, really not too hard to do at all. Would I recommend the halls? Yeah, I think I would. Pretty good, pretty solid. And I'm looking forward to many years of happy growing in this greenhouse. Thanks for watching. Take care.